Hey guys, what's going on? Doran Code here, coming to you with a vlog about how I got to the point where I am now. It's been requested quite a couple of times. I saw the comment on the last video getting quite a few thumbs up, so why not do it, I figured. First of all, update. I got a new light, it's bright. Also, I got overhead lights and they make my eye rings shine really bad because of the shadow of my skull and stuff. But yeah, let's start with the story. By the time I attended my first drum and bass rave, I had been making music for about 4 years. And that means that I had already discovered drum and bass and dubstep, and that I had already been producing tunes in this genre for quite some time. I mean, they all sounded like crap, don't get me wrong, and there was no way that they would ever get played or anything, but I was enjoying the genre. So one day my friend calls me up and he's like, dude, Camel and Crooked are coming to Basel. And for those of you who don't know, Basel is a town in Switzerland about 30 minutes by car away from my place. So I went to the Camel and Crooked rave, and London Nebel, which I'm gonna come back to in just a second, were also there. Yeah, if you want to see some footage of that, by the way, here's London Nebel, here's Camel and Crooked. So yeah, the rave was really great. It was an awesome experience. Me and my friends had a lot of fun, and I started discovering that there was actually a scene in Switzerland for UK bass music, which was absolutely incredible to me because I had not expected that. So we kept looking out on Facebook for more of that kind of stuff, and then we saw that there was going to be this huge open air event in downtown Basel where they would play drum and bass and local Switzerland hip-hop. And London Nebel were going to be there as well, and we already saw them. We knew that they played our great dubstep like fan tracks, and that was still at a time, you know, where everybody was like, yeah, bass cannon, and you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, we went there, and at the merchandise stand at the Raise Your Voice event that was June last year, I talked to them and I was like, hey guys, what do you use? You know, Cubase, and I'm like, what kind of VSTs do you like? And they're like, yeah, we always use Massive and stuff, you know, all the basic like producer talk, and basically, you know, just doing some small talk and getting to know each other a little bit. And then I started chatting with them on Facebook, and me and my friends got to know them a bit better, and yeah, just Facebook contact relationship started to develop. That was until a point in November last year when I attended the Waterworks Club in Lörrach, another town about 30 minutes away, and there I brought them a CD with some of my tunes, and they must have listened to it backstage and thought that those tunes were actually quite nice, because the last tune in their set was actually one of mine, and that was a real changing point in my producer life, because at that point I realized that my tunes were actually good enough to be played in a club. So then I was very proud of the crowd's reaction, and I was absolutely amazed that, you know, one of my tunes were played in the club. It was absolutely mind-blowing back then. And then I of course thanked them on Facebook, and I was like, absolutely great, and they're like, sure, your demos were really good, you should play as well. And I was completely stunned. And then during the winter of 2011-12, I went over to their studio and met with the head of 10-11-12, or the heads of 10-11-12 rather, and that's basically how I got into it. And yeah, it's absolutely great. So that's just a quick recap of how it worked for me. The advice I can give you is talk to your local labels. I'm sure you've got some promoters or some clubs in your area that play the kind of music you like, and if you harass them, like harass them in a good way, you know, send them messages, send them your demos, send them mixtapes, talk to them and tell them, you know, I'm a capable producer, I can do this stuff. Then your chances are really good that you're gonna get a positive response. It certainly worked out for me, and I've had an absolutely amazing time ever since. I actually said, alright, I will invest this amount of money and get some DJing gear, get the software, get a laptop, and you know, actually start getting into DJing. And it's been it's a great decision. Now in retrospective, it's been a great decision, and I regret nothing. I'm very happy with how everything turned out. So yeah, talk to your local guys and try to get gigs where you can prove yourself, where you can prove your skill, and maybe even where you can play your own tunes. I hope I could help you. Leave any questions you might have in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer any questions you might have left. Thanks for watching. Doran Code out.